So to close out, I'm moving away from campaigns, but almost, as I've said a few times, almost all the systems I've talked about in this presentation, in my opinion, should be maintained by our national and state parties, not by campaigns. In this way, the systems have a long-term home outside of the finite lifespan of campaigns, and we're sure that we're not wasting our limited resources by building in parallel rather than having collective systems of infrastructure. That said, campaigns offer a more flexible area to experiment, right? So state parties and national parties need to be willing to listen and to try out the systems that are introduced to their campaigns, right? Parties, part of being a long-serving entity is that they get stuck in their ways, right? How long have we fought in the Green Party about getting off of email lists, right? It's a constant battle, and it's been going on for a decade and a half probably. But the party is set in its ways, so it's hard to get the shift. Campaigns offer a way to do things a little differently, to try things out that aren't being used in the party. And it might fail, it might work. But when they work as a party, you've got to be willing to jump in and say, okay, that was impressive how you used that tool. Can you talk to us about how to use it? Can we take over your account? How do we get this integrated with our system, right? Party maintained resources also offer a positive resource for our candidates and local chapters that can help them grow while connecting everything they do into our larger systems. So when the Sangamo Valley Green Party does something, the Illinois Green Party is benefiting from it as well. When the Cook County Green Party does it, the Illinois Green Party does it as well, and vice versa. When the Illinois Green Party does something, everything filters down. So we can have these positive resources that we can provide. When there are common systems as well, new volunteers and organizers can move easily between a campaign and a party. If you're using a different if you're using a different database in the party than the campaign, it's going to be a pain in the ass. You're going to have to learn something new. You're going to have people just say, I'm not doing that, and walk away. So it can really help us retain people. It can help us do something that Greens need to become a lot better at, and that is transitioning campaign organizers and volunteers and supporters into party organizers and supporters. And if we have common systems and they come in and they say, I'm used to all of this stuff that you're doing, it's going to be a much easier transition than a hard right turn and doing things in a completely different direction. So our national state parties should be seriously evaluating how we use our very limited resources and how we can create integrated collective systems and tech to offer way more bang for our buck as we grow going on.